Kate Roberts, silver in Great Britain has been very good to you the last week or so, hasn't it? And I know you've perhaps not done too much training over the last 7 days, but London Tri today, silver medal, best you could hope for realistically?
No, it was a really good race, and I was a bit worried about not being able to do much training this week, coming off the high of Commonwealth Games, but I really wanted to come race this race. It's just such a spectacular race, and I was really excited, and I just gave it my best, and I was really happy with the silver. Emma was she was really great today, and there was no way I was going to catch her, so I just really had to give everything against silver, so I was really pleased.
Well, let's rewind to 8-9 days to Glasgow, that whole experience. You did the individual race, didn't really go to plan, had a bit of a bike spill. What was your feeling coming out of that? I guess you're pretty disappointed at the end of that individual race.
Yeah, I was disappointed, but the lucky thing was we had a second chance, and we all knew that we were in for a medal in the Team South Africa, so we came out of it, put the bad race behind us, and we just really had to look forward to the team race, and we really planned it really well and executed our plan really well, and it was just something really special to be able to come away with a silver medal. And we were just really happy, and it was beating the likes of Australia and New Zealand, when they're quite big triathlon federations, and we're very small federations, so it was great, and everyone did their part, and we're really pleased as a team.
Does that go down, I'm guessing, as the highlight of your triathlon career so far?
No, definitely. Standing on the podium, second place at the Commonwealth Games was just something very special, and I'll cherish it for the rest of my life. And it was just something very special, and hopefully I can show the grandchildren one day.
Yeah. You talked about teamwork. Obviously, it is the team relay, but it really was one of those. For you to get the medal, you all had to really perform at your best, all on the same day to have a chance. You obviously knew you had Richard on the last leg, but the key was, can we work together to get him in a position? And I suppose you handed over that last leg from Gillian, and you thought at that point, we've done all we can do. You must have been pretty excited at that point.
Just everything worked out really well. I mean, everyone had to play their part, and we all played it really well. Like, for me, it was important to make sure that I swim with the girls and cycle with the girls, and we knew my running wasn't 100%, so I just had to hang in on the run. And then Henry came over, and he was a brilliant swimmer, so he could bridge that gap that I lost in the run. And he worked well with Australia, and then he came back on the run, and then Gillian, she just had to hang in there on the swim and the bike, and then we knew that her running was top level, so she had to hand over to Richard, and we knew that Richard would just bury himself, to get a medal for us. So we just executed the plan really well, and we really planned it really well, because meticulous planning, and we really went, and it was a good teamwork, team effort, and we really motivated each other in those leading up days. And, we worked well as a team, and and it was just really special that it all came off, and we were still on a high from it. It was great.
You've been to 2 Olympic Games already. It's Rio 2016. Is that the medium-term goal for you now to make that 3? Is that what you plan to do?
I need to go home and consolidate to see where I'm at. I haven't got any points in the lead up to Rio, so so if I'm going to get points, it has to start now, and it's going to be a meticulous plan, and you have to work towards Rio. So I'd like to go to Rio, but it's 2 years, and I've really got to give it 100% and come out of it. So it would be great to be able to go to 3 Olympics. That would be something pretty special. And then after that, I'll probably hang up my bike and my shoes, and I'll be happy with that if I can go to 3 Olympics.
And I suppose after that relay performance, now we have on an annual basis the World Championships. That, I suppose, becomes another goal of can you get a South African team on the podium in the World Championships? You prove you can do it at the Commonwealth level against the likes of New Zealand and Canada and Australia. The opportunity perhaps to get a medal at World Championship level is another motivator now.
No, definitely. If we all play our part, we can do really well. I mean, to beat Great Britain will be, it'll be a really hard task. But if everyone's on top of their game, I reckon we can give them give them a good go for their money. If we're all on really top top fit. So yeah, you've got to strive to get to be number one, and maybe we can go back and put our heads down and come back and win gold next year in the World Championships. I mean, that'll just be another level. But we're really happy with the silver, and yeah, maybe if we can all work towards that goal, that'll be another special milestone in our careers.
You talked about South Africa being a small federation in triathlon terms against some of the giants like Great Britain and Australia and New Zealand. Have you got any feeling yet of what impact getting that medal, which perhaps was maybe hoped for, not really expected, what impact that may have on yourself and those following in your footsteps for the future of South African triathlon?
I think it's crucial to do that, and to show that the youngsters that that we can race with the likes of those countries. South Africans have the mentality they're not quite good enough. So yeah, we just had to put our heads down and believe that we could match them. And being a small federation with limited amount of funding, it's not always easy. But we just put all that aside and said, listen, we've got to throw our heart and soul into it and be brave. And it's not just for us, but as you say, it's for the future and to show future Olympians and South African triathletes that that we are capable of racing against the world's best. And hopefully that medal inspired the youngsters to do the same in future years to come.
Yeah, well, it definitely was an inspiring performance. I was very fortunate to be commentating it on the venue from up in the commentary box. Amazing finish. Congratulations to you, and cherish that silver medal.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Kate.